98.1. Duh.
You're a fucking hypocrite! Take the test of your shit! Do as I say, not as I do! Go against something you fucking blue! We're gonna go to church today! You can't wear those stripes or chains! We're gonna smile so like everything's okay! Well, I'm going to church! And I'm going to school! I wanna be one of those global brainwash mules! You search in my room? You enter my trust! Something to respect you? And now I'm bitter with disgust! From the beginning to work to save me, put me to school, want to work and save me! Written in hell, work, running where you go to save me! When I come to live out of pain, most of you ways have me insane! That violence, they know how to fucking hate!
Is there anyone alive out there? Not for long. This is Death. 98.1. This isn't your daddy's radio, because fuck you. This is Death 98.1. This
God alone never ceases as he lunges his right back down into pieces. You feel the love of soul when we starve in our sleep. When the motherfucking elite Christ full of tries to stay insane. Murder the rich, I wanna think your shit is that fucking like a bitch. I dare to take me down for writing these words. That's just a fire still feels all your earth.
And we still have no idea where our tribe
Murder the rich, I wanna think your shit is that fucking like a bitch.
taking out more
You got
raiders in one day than they have in the last year.
That's nothing to pieces. Never fucking pieces. They love you fight. That's nothing to pieces. In another.
Death 98.1. Death.
You're a fucking hypocrite.
I'm sure.
Sick to death of your shit. Do as I say, not as I do. Go against.
Yeah?
Hey there.
What is it?
Thankfully, we're still free. The NCR has many spirits in one body, and too few of them agree. You'll find that our new allies will be just as quick to rob you blind as they will to force you to fight their wars. Their corporations are sniveling, greedy organizations. Their government is eager to expand their territory in order to tax tribes to death. Be wary of their kindness. While they build new roads on the paths of the old world, they make the same mistakes.
Is there anyone alive out there? Not for long. This is Death. Death 98.1.
God alone never ceases as he lunges his right back down into pieces. You feel the love of soul when we starve in our sleep. When the motherfucking elite Christ full of tries to stay insane.
Yes, what is it? Tricky business. I'll take a wild guess. There is more to this story. Virus, you say? No doubt the forced evolutionary virus modified by the hacks in the NCR labs. Sounds familiar. Years ago, the prospectors unleashed FEV-2098 Beta, strain 6, into the hills, trying to kill the Wasteland Scouts and their allies. Allies meaning the natives. It got a foothold in the mountains and wiped out hundreds of tribal men, women, and children. Nasty piece of work. Strain 6 raged uncontrolled, but Vault 18 scientists stopped it. It killed one of their own, Dr. Kyoto, who sacrificed herself for the cure. Old Rossman set up a purifier near Ziabula to control the plague, but it sounds like it's broke. Did you find the vault? I went looking for it once, never found it. So, an adventure, is it? Endless miles of wasteland crossed for a good cause? An old wizard can get behind that. Wait here, I have a tool specifically for this task. Not bad, is it? My own invention, of course. Wizard of Steel, they used to call me. Shall we embark? Nope, I was a Brotherhood prisoner. They captured me when I was 20 on a field trip out here. Put me to work as a slave. Squire, they called it. The anachronistic bastards. I learned a lot tending their labs, and when the war broke out, they lost their footing. San Francisco was nuked by the Enclave during the NCR Enclave War. The Brotherhood took advantage and moved in to claim their stake. Then they attacked the Shi, the most advanced of the San Fran tribes. The Shi sided with the NCR and started a civil war. The Brotherhood hit back hard. Blew up whole sections of Los Angeles. Wiped out entire platoons of conscript soldiers. It was a nightmare. I managed to destroy a Brotherhood bunker while they were trying to scuttle and evacuate. I stole the Colossus and rode into the sunset. They fled. The NCR won after they destroyed half of the boneyards. The Brotherhood's arrogance led them to overextend their resources. After that, they headed out east. My bunker had a bunch of elders in it, and I heard them moaning about some place in DC called Citadel, but they refused to talk about it. They were planning to send an airship to assault the splinter group that Elder Lyons led, but it fell short. The NCR won, the Brotherhood crumbled. Part of my recruitment package. I helped the knights get into their armor. I learned how they relaxed into it by watching them. After a few years of seeing it done, you get a sense of how to control your posture and reflexes. Then it's just a matter of skill and talent. I used this suit to Iron Man my way out of that bunker before it exploded, with my captors inside. It was a good deal for me. Sure, if you find your own gear and you live long enough to keep it. A remnant of my Brotherhood days. You can read more on my terminal. Of course, just don't lead me into one of those raider camps or what have you. I have ethical standards to maintain. Yes, yes, what is... Wow, look at this place. 180 years, and it's still all in working order. Well, except that junk. I think I can fix it. Hold on.
Ooh, man, Genie is out of the bottle. Hot damn, this is a relief. Freedom!
I'm almost done. Just have to parse some
Whoa,
data.
hang on a minute.
Fix the flow
How long was I in there?
Rossman's handiwork
Data
is
check.
Still there.
3 days? That can't be right. I was, oh, hold on. We have guests. Gotta get my mojo together. Greetings, warrior of the California tribe. I am the great techno wizard, Dr. Rossman.
As you stream in a few minutes.
Ask me your
Now I'll
questions so
return
that
to
I
my
may
lab.
use science to reveal
Eulalia.
the wonders of the universe to you. Behold, the power of science will... Wait, you're not a tribesman. Who the hell are you? Yes, I am he. Well, his disembodied personality and magic blue smoke anyway. Now I'll ask again, who are you? One of my students, huh? Well, this is a hologram emitter, and I am the ghost of Christmas past. Until you come up with a way to prove to me who you are, I'm not going to divulge any of my secrets. Aw, come on, man. Don't talk to me like I ain't here. Who taught you your manners? 24601. Well, hot damn. This is a Vault 18 Pip-Boy. One of my old one if I ain't mistaken. Huh. Well, all right. I'll trust you. What is it that you need, kid? Oh, well, this is part of an old Wasteland Scout adventure. Something I, the great Dr. Kevin Rossman, cooked up to help the local tribes. None of them understood technology, you see. They needed a water source for their tribe. Just so happened the emitter was still here. Some guy in the wasteland named Bragg showed us this vault on the map, so we gave him a place to live back home for the services. Then we decided to help out the tribe. I tell the tribesmen something in a language they understand, and fix their clean water supply, if I can. Say, you know anything about this water situation? Bragg never did tell us how he knew about this place. He claimed he was from Idaho. Colonel? Oh, hell, man, he's a wastelander. Ain't no colonel. If we're being honest, he's just dirty. Not sure what he was doing with a water chip. What do you mean? Processing. Please wait. You mean I'm dead? Oh, man. I knew this would happen someday, but I always expected I'd be old. And Gray. And the vault? All the scouts? Damn it. I should have been there. I could have done something. Distracted them or... who am I kidding? I'm just a hologram. I can't even touch myself. Well, I guess that's it. This is all that's left. 4 walls, a broken water line, and a slowly fading hologram. Shit. What do you mean twice? You mean that motherfucker who killed me came back from the dead like some kind of zombie? You see, that last part is not making me feel any better. Damn. You should have just left me in that hard drive. I was happier. I don't want to know any more details. Not right now, anyway. Go on and tell me why you're here. Hell, I'd say the same, but I just met you. You got a legacy to carry on in the real world. Make sure it counts. Well, from what I was able to find out in Vault 18, the Enclave were in control of the Vault Tech program. There were a few dozen vaults built to work as intended, and hundreds meant to test people under varying bizarre experiments. Vault 69 was built to contain 990 women and just one man. Vault 68, the opposite. Vault 10 was stocked with nothing but super fattening hyperfood, and Vault 42 only had lights under 40 watts. As you can imagine, there were countless thousands of people in every vault, each just as weird as the last. But why? Honestly, I can't tell you. My only theory is that some were designed to test long-term space travel. Maybe the Enclave planned to destroy the Earth and use the Gek to build a new one on Mars. But others, I think it was just the product of a twisted mind. Even Vault 18 wasn't free, but we were designed as a control vault, on the surface, until you see all the hundreds of cables spread all over. The real experiment was to test the reaction of a control vault that discovered all the others were psychotic experiments. They wanted to see how we'd react to the knowledge that so many others were part of a sick game, and if we would push to self-destruct. But we aborted that early on. I guess it doesn't matter now. Besides you and me, no one will ever know. All right, that sounds good. And hey, tell the tribes they can come and pay me a visit anytime. Playing science guy is about my only occupation, so it's nice to teach the locals about things they've never dreamed of. Stars being far away, the cells in your hands more numerous than grains of sand on a beach. Can you imagine learning that for the first time? Being that I'm dead, it's good to know that the light of knowledge can still shine on the world, even down here in the dark. Good luck to you, kid. Aha! Oh, hey, kid. You here for that quick math lesson before running off into the wasteland? I have a whole differential equation set to... Whoa. Hey, now. What's up with the long face? You all right?
All right, that's it. Water's...
Shipwrecked on the shoals of the NCR's pathetic inadequacy, we exist to destroy. This is Pirate Radio Los Angeles, Death 98-1.
Your God's love never ceases to love and fight round something. You like that?
Well, looks like everything's in order. I was half expecting you to be at this for weeks, if not wind up dead. Glad I was wrong. With water and power sorted out, even temporarily, we can focus on bigger concerns. That stated, there's another mission underway. Captain Jameson is leading a squad of troopers to secure Fort Dagger Point. If you're interested, it's a high-risk mission and they need another set of hands. Payout is $500 on completion. How's it sound? A special request, you say? All right, lay it out on the desk, Agent. Does she now? Go on. Well, I hate to let your friend down, but as part of our little deal here, you and your friends have all been heavily investigated. Kira Man's the one with the purple hair, right? She probably doesn't know much about her parents, but they had it too. It is true that you are from Orion Tribe, a small group attacked probably right after you were born. But she was part of Tribe 87216, another in the basin north of here. Ares it was called. Ares Tribe, like Orion and Ladle, were destroyed. We lost field teams in those raids. A whole scholarly expedition from NCR University went missing. They were never seen again, not even in the mines. Anything you like. As you said, she has her heart set on it. Follow my advice. I've sent a lot of grieving children their father or mother's wreath. Sometimes it's better just not to know the truth. The truth doesn't change the loss. Make something up, like we did for that field team's parents. Catch is that it's high risk. The survivalists are likely already on their way and have raiders stationed in the ruins. Old Fort Dagger Point looks like a hell of a hard place to fight. The terrain calls for a person of your finesse, outside-the-box combat, so to speak. Well, we don't know much about it, honestly. It's a blind spot in the NCR intelligence. We know that it used to be a military compound. That's about it. We've combed over our pre-war military records, and all documents related to Fort Dagger Point are shipping manifests. One way in, those gates. It's all marked classified. But we do know it has a vast store of old weapons technologies. If we can break Fort Dagger Point open, we can win this thing with the raiders. All we have to do is hold on to it. Right through the front door. We recently acquired an ancient passkey that unlocks the great gates. Talk to Senator DeVille in his office. He has the key safely tucked away here in town. We have plans for that eventuality. You'll be going in first, taking out any and all raider resistance as you go. After you're at the main gate, we're calling in an NCR Vertibird squad to park in the main area. It's old Enclave gear from the war, but it'll do. The Vertibird support and additional troop numbers will bolster your spearhead and take the fort. Raiders may counterattack, but we'll be ready. Shopping spree! We're sending a herd of Brahmin along so you can go down the shelves with 2 arms and gather all the gear you can fit on a cow. Reinforce our position here at Union City with the acquired loot and we'll be the first threat to the raiders. That'll tip the balance. When NCR forces arrive later this week, we'll be able to launch a full-scale operation to prospect Dagger Point. Till then, this is our big hit. Good to hear. Talk to Senator DeVille, then meet Captain Jameson in the main square. He's leading the caravan across the waste. Oh, right. By the way, this is the money. Good luck.
You like that? You'd better get out of here. You'd better get out of here. Yeah!
So, Silverman sent you to ask me for something. What is it? Ah, yes, her. Another one of the General's grand schemes that cost the NCR $250,000. Anaya Rand is her name. I'd hardly call her a mercenary. She's barely even a bounty hunter. No one knows who she works for. But she did find the key to Fort Dagger Point. Several dozen special agents died in that process. Watch your back. I was told that she won't be bought. I don't trust people who can't be bought. You never know where their loyalties lie. But Anai wanted information. Something about a pre-war military organization called Project Brazil or something. It probably doesn't even exist. Tell her that Project America went up in smoke. Project Brazil is active. Project China, Denmark, and France are 1,000 miles away. Whatever that means. If that fails, I'll give her this check for $1,200. It might be. Maybe. It was probably wiped off the face of the earth in the Great War. It's just a myth now. Get a nice, damned expensive key and follow Captain Jameson to Fort Dagger Point. Report to me what you find. Good. No, he isn't. He's scheming something, and whatever it is, it can't be good for us. I'm going to give you some very sensitive orders. Coming from a senator, these aren't suggestions. How do you feel about Silverman's command? Exactly. He's not a picture of the perfect NCR general. He isn't loyal to Congress either. That's why I'm out here in this dusty hellhole. Silverman doesn't follow orders. He asks questions and does things on his own. That's costing me and my family tons of resources. I need someone like you to end this fracas with the Raiders. Then we can get back to profitable business status for the Bishop family. Something to that effect, yes. The Raiders have been powerful allies with the gangs of New Reno, including my family. That's part of why this impending battle has been taking so long. Congress is hoping it will all blow over. But Silverman is pushing his weight, using you. When you raid Fort Dagger Point, I want you to return with all the weapons and technology you find and give them over to me. No, you are. And then I'm going to make you incredibly rich. I know how persuasive you think you need to be. Trust me, I'm offering more than you could possibly ask for. We're talking millions. No, you have a major role to play here beyond just removing Silverman from my path. There's also the little matter of Ellsdragon's Raiders. For the past 80 years, the Survivalists have been close trading partners with New Reno. We've each suffered setbacks, but even after we joined the NCR, they remained independent. We ensured their independence with our political power. In return, they act as our off-book account. But after Ellsdragon took over with his misfit cretins, things went to an uneasy place. Now, the Raiders have the Enclave technology. I'm sure you remember them flying over our heads and bombing Main Street. The family has decided that this is a liability. We want Ellsdragon removed and a new face on his trade outpost. You, if you'll accept it. Well, not immediately. The raider known as the Shishi. I'm told you met her at the Euripides power plant. What is your relation with her? Shame. We could have used her. This will be more difficult than I expected. Give me time to ruminate on another solution. You proceed on your mission to Fort Dagger Point. Get me those weapons and be prepared to choose your loyalty when you return.
Howdy.
What the hell is going on here? Put your hands up.
Okay, whatever you say, Cobbler Man.
Oh, you're that mutant bounty hunter. Your license is in the HQ.
Then why are you holding me up? You know why I'm here. You know who that body was.
There's a rule against carrying ordnance in this camp, let alone blowing up Main Street. There are channels for this kind of thing.
What about this kid? They're packing a small arsenal.
What? Vault Kid? Check our guests here for any more surprises. I am so done with this place. Ma'am.
Well, you're the special agent everyone is talking about. You look a little colorful for a standard NCR merc. Oh, him. A wanted criminal. A convict who escaped justice. Once or twice before. The law called in his marker. I guess we can call this a case closed. Look, I'm sure we could stand here all day and get a nice tan, but I have a bounty to report in. Can we get this over with? Fine. My name is Anai Oran, bounty hunter. I'll take a wild guess that you want more than just a chat about where I come from and what my mission was. If you really need to know, then buy me a drink first. I'll be waiting in the cantina until the smoke blows over.
Ma'am?
I'm only here until the job is done. Then I don't know where I'm going.
So, you're DeVille's new hit woman, huh?
All right. What did you want to talk about? I tend to work alone. Thanks. Okay. Just saying, if I were interested, what would the job entail? I'll take a wild guess that you mean old Whiskey Tango and his herd of crazy cows. It's a good spiel, I'll say that. But now I need you to listen. This is dangerous territory right now, more than you know. There's a wind of change coming, and it's a hell of a storm. I'll help you, but on one condition. You give me some information, and then we'll deal on even terms. I'm looking for a pair of bad guys that passed through here about 8 years ago, and then vanished into the hills. Some people say they found an old vault out there in the mountains, but no one's been able to find it. Enclave kinds of bad guys. I see you're a skeptic. That's fine. I'll just take my business elsewhere. Fair enough. Here it is. I'll see you around. Back again, Lady Danger.